So I was taught when I was growing up a fable. This fable, I believe, is the fable of Icarus, where him and his father glued wings to themselves. They fashioned wings made of wax and were able to wear these wings to fly and escape. I can't remember what. It's been a very long time since I've listened to this fable. And the father said to the son, "Do not fly too close to the sun, for the wax will melt, and your wings will fail, and you'll fall into the sea." Of course, his pride got the better of him, and he flew too close to the sun. In doing so, he fell to the sea and died, and the man lost his son that day. Pretty sure that was the fable of Icarus, but I could be wrong. Like I said, it's been a very long ass time since I even thought of this one. So when I thought about a few things that happened recently, like Pride Month, for example, just happened. I had a conversation with one of the guys on Twitter that I actually kind of consider a very cool person. He's very chill. His name's Amadeus Amadi. Pretty cool dude. I really like him. He's blocked me on Twitter once, which is funny because we got in an argument over something. I think it was a feminist something or other. But he's unblocked me since then, so whatever. It's fine. I don't really give a shit. The fact of the matter is, he has good conversations, and he challenges me. Hopefully I challenge him in the same manner, because he's a pretty smart guy. At any rate, he said, "I am proud to be black." And I tried to question why. His response was he's always been told not to be proud that he's black. And he's being prideful in his blackness, in his skin, basically in defiance of those who would dare say that you having black skin means you're a piece of shit. I can understand that perspective, because I don't like bullies either. So if somebody tells me that you're white, you're a fucking piece of trash, I tend to react the opposite direction. And I think that's how the alt-right and Friends and the white supremacists now have risen to power, because these dumb fuckers keep on insulting the concept of white people, not realizing all you're doing is pissing people off to react the opposite direction. They don't like bullies. And when you push somebody and it is offensive in the same regard, chances are they're going to do the exact opposite of what you want. It's not going to force them to submission, which most people that apologize, that's exactly what they want. They want submissive people. Instead, it'll force a negative reaction, and then you have Richard Spencer. But this concept of pride, I've been trying to understand it, because it's a double-edged sword. Why would you be prideful? Well, I was always taught it's okay to be prideful in things, certain things, but you make sure that those things are of value. You make sure that those things are good, that there is no harm that comes about it, that they're substantial, that they are, well, that they are worth something in life, is a way to put it, I guess.
I come here to challenge you and see if you're as good as they say you are. Do you want trouble?
So when I listen to a person named Megan Rapinoe celebrate the World Cup that she just won with "I deserve this," my first thought was, you just flew too close to the sun. All you're going to do is piss people off. That is not the appropriate response for somebody who is now representing the United States, a champion in all rights. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, this is the same issue I had with Ronda Rousey. Now that I think about it, her pride was massive, and I think it comes, and this is where I have a problem with this, because I don't think this way. When pride gets mixed with ego, arrogance is the result, not humility. Humility with pride is dignity and respect.
Maybe I'm not qualified, but I've been nominated to try. So that's what I'm going to do.
Nobody likes somebody that's both prideful and arrogant. They respect people that's both prideful and humble. Well, it's part of the problem people don't like with Trump. He is very prideful and in no means humble. Yeah, that guy's a piece of work. But when I was listening to her say, I deserve this, I was thinking to myself, you definitely flew too close to the sun there, and now you're talking about how Trump's a piece of shit, so now you got the left. Oh, yeah, you and your pink hair, or purple hair, whatever the fucking color you got. You're definitely winning for the team. We love you now. And then she starts talking about the gender pay gap. And ironically, when she went on TV and talked about it, she was right. The gender pay gap is a result between the men and women's soccer team of the revenue the women's soccer team earns in comparison to the men's. The men's pulled in $4 billion, they pulled in like $400 million. Like, that's a stark contrast.
Next time, don't make a mistake.
The men's soccer team earns as much as the entire women's soccer group made, if that gives you any perspective. In fact, there's I think it was Matt Christensen did a breakdown of their earnings to demonstrate that, yeah, that's the case. They pretty much earned as much as the men's team made, because the men get 9% of total revenue and profit. They get 13%. So therefore, the men should get paid more, according to their own logic, because they are paid more than the men, in contrast. But what they're looking at is dollar amount in pocket, not actual earnings revenue per capita. Like, they do the math wrong, basically. It's amazing. Regardless, my thought of pride, and the reason why I had the thumbnail the way it is because all I did was I searched the word pride within Google, and all you see is Pride Month. And I thought to myself, okay, here's what I don't understand. If pride plus ego makes you a tyrant, makes you an arrogant piece of shit, makes you annoying beyond all fuck. I can't stand those people that have so much pride in themselves and they're arrogant about it. And they may be right in some sense. Like, for example, Ronda Rousey, yeah, she's a beast. And, well, she did get knocked out the last couple times. But that taught her humility, ironically. This chick just won the World Cup with the women's tournament. Of course she's sitting on cloud nine saying, I deserve this and that. She is arrogant. She is prideful. And now she's trying to gloat with it. This is why people have problems with her. It has nothing to do with her feminism or women's whatever. She stuck her pride with her ego. And now she's both loved and hated. The women that love that kind of shit, they're all in line. They want to kiss her ass. The women and men that have principles about pride, applied person arrogance, does not deserve respect. Those people don't like her now. Think she's an arrogant piece of shit because her pride has gotten the better of her. So I was thinking about this. The people that say, I'm proud to be gay, or I'm proud to be black, or I'm proud to be white, doesn't matter. I don't understand, and I'm struggling here. What is there, like, why would I say I'm proud to be straight? What's there to be proud of about me putting my dick in a woman? Everybody does that. Is that something to be proud of?
He's a man of justice and righteousness! I admire such a man!
Not really. Not in my book. What does that have to do with anything? What does that help other people? Does that accomplish anything? Does it make you special in some way? Does it make you stand out in a crowd? Well, in gayness, yeah, kind of. You can tell if somebody's gay, for the most part. There are some that you're kind of not quite sure until they flat out tell you. Like, you just can't tell until they say something. I've met a few people that are like that. And I got the vibe from them, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I just asked. And they're like, yeah, sure, they are. I was like, oh, cool, right on. But, I was in Utah. So telling people you're gay in a highly religious community is high risk. Because religious people are kind of fucking douchebags. And what they'll do is they'll try to, like, get you fired. They don't like you. It's just, they're douchebags. Because they have been taught that gay is something to be hated. That's what an abomination means in the Bible. Gays are an abomination, something to be hated. So you should hate them, because God said so. It's fucking stupid. At any rate, why then would they react with pride? when they're hated. Well, isn't that the same thing that these alt-righters are doing? And the ones that have joined them? And the ones that have gone super extreme and shot up a church and a mosque? They're hated by society. Their opposite reaction is coming true. It's no different from those people in Pride. Except they're civil. They kept it civil. But these other people are not civil. There's always somebody that's going to be not civil. There's gay people that start fights. Try to get people ruined.
My friend, stop all this talk. Teach him a lesson.
But their pride. That's the thing I don't understand. Their pride. Why are you proud that you stick your dick in a man's ass? I don't get it. What is there to be prideful about? What does that accomplish? Does it help anybody? Is it something cool and achievable that no one else can do? And is it something worth being prideful in? What's moreover, how can you be prideful in something and yet be humble at the same time? Because that's where you get dignity and respect, honor, in other words. By quelling your pride with humility, you earn honor, dignity, and respect from others. You can be proudful and it comes off as confidence at that point when you quell it with humility. If you combine pride with arrogance, you come off as a dictatorial dick, an asshole, a bully, whatever you want to call yourself. That's what you are at that point. Good job. You're disgusting prick. Go away. Done with you. But when I talk to these guys, and the reason why they do it, I was thinking to myself, well then, if that's the case and it's reactionary, so gays have been told to be hated by Christians and all other religions, they get thrown off of rooftops in some countries, that kind of thing. So the reaction is to be prideful in the thing that they are, not in the things that they do. Then so too is it no different for the things that they hate, the white nationalists, the straight white males, the whatever, for them to be proud in the things that they are and not the things that they do. It's because they're a reflection of themselves. That's why they hate them. That's why they hate each other. They're looking in the mirror and they don't like what they see. So I was thinking about that in the concept of pride. And I think maybe that's the reflection. That the reason why they're thinking I'm proud to be X, I'm proud to be black, white, whatever. The reason why they don't like it when the other side says that, and they justify that by whatever, like straight males have always oppressed, and then they go into religion. White pride leads to white nationalism, which has killed more people than any other race baiting, blah, 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 blah. All that shit, right? How are you going to be any different? Your pride can get the better of you. Turns into arrogance. Turns into weapons. It's not that hard to go from one to the next. Is it not? You've forced other people to go to that extreme. There's been people that are proud to be black. And then the Black Panthers formed. And then they shot and killed people. You got the kids that were proud to be black. And they kidnapped a white retarded kid and tortured him for 2 days. You've got other people that were proud to be black, and they shot up cops in a Black Power Pride parade. I don't think pride is the right way to go. You should never be proud of what you are, but proud of who you are.
Listen. I don't listen to reason.
The difference is, what you are is immaterial.
What the hell are you? I'm a man.
I am male. I am straight. I am kind of fat. I am a PhD. That might be something to be prideful in. My cat wants out. But I think I'll wrap it up there, because this concept of pride seems to be the core. Shut up, cat. Seems to be the core of the crux of this problem that we're having in our country. One side is prideful because they've been forced into the position where they've been told not to be proud of what they are by either real or fictitious people. And ironically, historically, it's been real. I'm not keen on believing that it's so much real anymore. At the same time, you create the thing you hate by exacerbating and pushing your pride with arrogance. But if you're pride with humility, you'll earn dignity and respect. So, there are plenty of people that have earned respect because they were proud of who and what they are. But they do it with humility. So I think I'll leave it there. This is the way I think of pride. I'm trying to understand those people that participate and activate and do whatever in Pride Month, in Black History Month, where they're pride marching and saying ridiculous, stupid, tribal chants. What the fuck is there to be proud about your sexuality? What does that accomplish? I don't understand it. Pride should be centered around who you are, not what you are. This is the way I learned pride to be. And maybe that's why I don't understand why they're proud of what they are. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next time. I'm going to try and indicate it to every day because I've noticed my analytics start to go up slightly if I post daily. So, whatever. Fucking YouTube sucks anyways. Thank you. See you next time.
Hey, what a show! You beat them!